Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hey.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank you for tuning in today. And if you haven't already had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. You'll simply get a notification letting you know, hey, we uploaded a new video. That way you don't have to go looking around for it and have to keep track of this or that. It's all automatic. Dog?
Yes, please check out our website also, MMADogs.com. MMADAWGS.com. There we have our proven track record, our MMA betting strategy, and other helpful links, including a podcast which can be found on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
UFC 157 live, only on pay-per-view. Saturday, February 23rd, we have a light heavyweight matchup that we have both really been looking forward to, and I think you guys have too. It's going to be Dan Henderson versus Lyoto the Dragon Machida. Now, as the line currently sits, depending on where you're looking at, it's about plus 170 for Dan Henderson and minus 220 for Lyoto Machida. So the question is this: will Dan Henderson land that big knockout punch?
Or will Lyoto Machida use his elusiveness to defeat Dan Henderson?
So why don't we take a look first at Dan Henderson's last two fights, and then we'll take a look at Lyoto's last two fights. So for Dan, most recently, he beat Shogun Hua in an epic it was just a crazy 5-round war. These guys going back and forth. Neither one of them wanted to lose, and neither one of them wanted to give up. And fight before that, he knocked out the legendary Fedor. And let's take a look at Lyoto Machida. Most recently, in my opinion, he looked awesome when he fought Ryan Bader, knocked him out, and then he got submitted when he fought for the belt against John Jones via submission. So first, why don't we take a quick look here, talk a little bit about Dan Henderson. Now, Dan Henderson is one of the greatest MMA fighters in the history of mankind. I mean, this guy really, really accomplished. He's had an awesome career. He's had the UFC belt. He's had the Pride belt. He's gone to the Olympics, represented the United States twice. So he's just had an incredible career. Not taking anything away from Dan Henderson. Now, here's the problem, though. That was then, and this is now. He's 42 years old. He hasn't fought in over a year. He's had a knee injury. And, it's just one of those things where you hate to see such a legend of the sport go down. But, taking a look, and Machida, he's a former champion. Okay, he's a black belt in Shotokan Machida Karate. He's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. He even has trained sumo since he was about 15 years old. So he's very, very well-rounded. He's just one of those guys that really represents martial arts. And, he's very elusive. He's very, very cautious, counter-striking. He's very precise. And, it's just one of those things where I'm looking at their past fights, and I really believe that Lyoto Machida will give Dan Henderson his first knockout loss of his career. And I'm going to say, as far as confidence and betting strategy goes, it's going to be a 4-star pick for me. Okay? 4 stars, Lyoto Machida via knockout. How do you see this fight breaking down, dog?
Yes, I absolutely think that Lyoto Machida will defeat Dan Henderson. Both these guys are very, very excellent strikers. Dan Henderson's got the knockout power. Lyoto Machida's got the knockout power, but with a little burst of speed behind it.
Yeah.
So with everything taken into account, I think that Dan Henderson is going to be unable to use his wrestling based on, his layoff and injury. And, not to discredit Dan Henderson. I know he's finished 3 of his 4 last wins, and he's only lost 2 5-round decisions in his last 3 losses, I think it was. So he's pretty much taken control of MMA for a much older guy in the industry. But like you said, dog, that was then. This is now. Lyoto Machida is going to defeat Dan Henderson, and I think I think the reason I can't 5-star it because anything can happen MMA, and it's almost heavyweights. It's not heavyweights, but it's light heavyweights. So I can't 5-star it for that reason. I can't 4-star it because it's Dan Henderson, I think. Or no, I'm sorry. I can 4-star it. I'm not 3-starring it because Dan Henderson is coming off of a loss. Or I'm sorry, coming off of a win, and he's coming off of a layoff and injury. I'm going to say 4 stars, Lyoto Machida. Just for fun, I simulated this fight in the game. Machida won 9 out of 15 based on their statistics as of August. Machida has fought since then, so we don't know exactly how accurate that is. But that, again, is just for fun. But 4 stars, the Dragon defeats Dan Henderson. Probably decision. I'm going to say decision.
Yeah, dog, as you're talking there, I'm thinking to myself, Dan Henderson has turned himself into a headhunter first and then a wrestler. And in my opinion, you take a look at guys like Randy Couture. Actually, it's not something else that I'll tell you guys about, but Randy Couture, for example, his strategy was to use his wrestling, dirty boxing, and clinch. Dan Henderson, in my opinion, could do the same thing and then use his knockout power, his great power that he has to knock guys out. But the way he's turned himself into a headhunter, it's at this particular point, in my opinion, what I see, that's not going to work. It's just really not going to work. And something that I just thought of, something else, Lyoto Machida. Now Randy Couture, oh man, one of the greatest also, right there with Dan Henderson. But Lyoto Machida took on, Randy Couture wanted to take on Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida knocked him out. He retired. It's going to be, I don't think Dan Henderson will retire. I don't think he's ready to yet. But it's going to be one of those things, guys. I really feel it. Based on everything that I know, that UFC fights, MMA fights that I've watched, I really believe Lyoto Machida here is going to win this particular fight. I have a lot of confidence in it. Any closing thoughts, Doug?
Yes. Lyoto Machida has only ever been finished in title fights. So This isn't a title fight. So could he lose a decision? Possibly. Yeah. He lost a close decision to Rampage. Yeah. But that fight could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Let's not forget, Dan Henderson was supposed to fight John Jones at 151, UFC 151, that got canceled. So, you never know. Anything could happen. But like I said, I feel very, very confident in Lyoto Machida. And so does my dog.
4 stars.
Yep, so that's our pick. And we're on our way. Let's hope that we get this one right.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.